Hey, what's up? This is Silenoz from Dimmu Borgir, and I'm here at the Academy in Dublin. I think the reason why Dimmu has come this far is because we have not succumbed to trends or unwritten rules of the so-called black metal scene. You know, I think we kind of have been rebels in a kind of rebel community, and we have been hardworking, determined, and very focused on what we've done. So all those things combined is always a recipe for success. Success for me personally is every time we have done a great show or a great album. Whenever we are finished in the studio with an album, it's already a success to me, because we're satisfied with it, we're happy with it, and when it's released, good critics are a huge bonus. So whenever an album is done for us, it's a success. Three things that come to mind when I think about Ireland is Guinness, Thin Lizzy, and green scenery. I think. It's always exciting to be playing new places, new countries, and new cities. And this is the first time that we go to Ireland, and yesterday we played Belfast, which was really great. We didn't really know what to expect, so but it was a good turnout. Everyone seemed to have a really good time, and I expect nothing less for Dublin tonight. I wouldn't say that we are a really hard touring band. But when we tour, we try and cover most of the markets that we have a good ground. And a normal day on tour is basically, you know, you wake up midday and just have breakfast and do press and meet with friends, do some sightseeing whenever you're in an interesting city or interesting place, have sound check, maybe go back to bed, get up an hour or 1 hour, 2 hours before show, and then get ready, and then you do the show, and then after show it's usually closest bar. And this is kind of a repetitive thing. Five things that we have on our rider is well, beer. That goes for both band and crew. Not before show though. That's a strict thing we follow. No alcohol before show. And of course we need snacks and fruit, vegetables. People would probably think that's a heavy metal band with fruit and vegetables, but yeah, that's something you need if you're gonna be on tour for a long time, because you can't eat McDonald's and that shit every day. So, and what else? Yeah, with just regular stuff, you know. Sometimes it's really hard to get hold of proper bread, especially in the States. It's really hard. So getting proper bread from a bakery is something that we try and enforce on our rider. Apart from that, we toned down everything a lot since the earlier days, where we had like shitloads of alcohol, shitloads of this and that, but now it's more like about, you know, we're here to do a proper show, you know, and so yeah, we're getting old, I suppose. three negative things about touring is probably all the waiting. We have become professional waiters around, and that goes for every band that's been on tour for more than 1 year. And the lack of sleep, definitely, especially when you fly in between countries and you have show the same day you fly. It's like there's almost no sleep, and also I would maybe think about certain fans that think that you owe them something because they bought your album or bought a concert ticket, and that they expect you to sign autographs in the morning by the bus door when you have just woken up. But at the same time understand their point of view as well, because they don't think like, for them that's the only one day that they have the possibility to meet you, while for us that's a normal thing for us. So I guess it's not that negative in that sense. But three positive things is obviously we get to tour around the world, travel to exciting places, meet great people, great fans, eat great food, and just basically experience more than the normal person would ever dream of doing. So we're very, very fortunate, and of course to be playing with all the great bands on tour, and to have some of the bands that you looked up to when you were a kid come over to your dressing room, and you know, you guys kick ass and stuff like that. That's a very positive thing. Yeah, when I was younger, of course, in the early 80s, I grew up with Iron Maiden, Twisted Sister, Wasp, Priest, Dio, and those, I still listen to those bands today, you know, and I still draw influence from that music to create something on my own, and so I really don't follow the new bands that much. You know, you tend to catch something when you play festivals all over Europe, and it's usually, oh, I haven't heard that band before, and you check them out, you know. But usually I tend to listen to the old stuff still. Yeah, on our new album we had assistance from the Cork Orchestra and the Schola Cantorum Choir to kind of enhance the symphonic sound that we have had for many years now. And of course these days you can do a lot with software and other programs, but you cannot really do it properly without the dynamic range of both a real choir and a real orchestra. So when we agreed to have the Cork Orchestra working with us on the album, we were really excited because they are very experienced, very open-minded, and they take upon any challenge that's been given to them. So, and I think they were also kind of intrigued to be playing with us, since we both are somewhat very known in Norway. So and the combination came out really, really great. It's of course really hard to mix everything at the end, but the recording process with the orchestra was flawless. They were highly professional and extremely disciplined, and so the recording process with them was painless, I would say. Yeah, and in May we had this great show with the Cork Orchestra and the choir in Oslo Spectrum, and you know, it was something that has been very it was very big for us. We've been wanting to do it for many years. It's just been not the right timing, I suppose. So since they now played on the album, we agreed to actually before the recording process of the album, we agreed to do a show together, and that happened earlier this year. So, and what can I say? It went very great. A lot of people flew in from, I mean, a lot of fans flew in from all over the world, and everything went really smooth. Usually when you have such a project going on, a lot of stuff can go wrong, you know, since we did full DVD filming and recording, so obviously that will come out sooner or later. We're just dealing with the last pieces and bits now, so there's no release date yet, but everything is basically finished, so we hope to have that out before the summer. And yeah, we'll see if that's something we can do later on as well in other cities, you know, playing with a full orchestra. We definitely keep that door open. Alright, the color of my underwear. It's usually black, but today it's actually red and black. On tour it should be always black though. Black has to be on tour, so yeah. Any words for the viewers, especially for those who live in Ireland and Northern Ireland? Thank you so much for your support through the years, and of course for your patience. It's been a while since we should have been here, but finally we're here, and we can't wait to turn down the house.